right, the first thing that we're going to do today in writing is pretty much review. Okay? What genre of writing are we in right now?
Memoir.
Memoir. What about a memoir? What is a memoir? Give me a characteristic of a memoir. Jose?
A memoir is something like a story that was true and told from you, and like you add details.
Okay.
To make it more interesting.
It's told from you. I like that. Someone else. John.
It's told by you. It's something that you need to write.
Ah, that's important. It's told by you, but not only is it told by you, it's not like, oh, I went to McDonald's the other day. It's something that has really changed your life and who you are today, right?
Yeah.
Anything else, Damien?
It's a memory.
It's a memory. So it's not something that happened right now. I can't talk about how I just moved from this spot to this spot. No, it is something from your past. Good. Someone else. A characteristic of a memoir. Jamaria?
Very happy.
Can it be happy? It can be a happy moment, yes. What else? Carla?
A sad moment.
It can be a very sad moment. Naima? It can be what? Exciting. It can be really exciting. What else? Daniel, can you close your Chromebook for me, please? So that I know that you're focused. Thank you. Luz? We said happy or exciting. Good. Okay? Those are the characteristics of a memoir. What if I'm sitting and I'm writing in my writer's notebook and I'm not really sure, go get your plate, please. And I'm not really sure what I could do for my memoir. Where could I look around the room as a resource to help me? Point, class. Emily? Thank you. I can look at the anchor charts because they're going to always tell me exactly what I need to know to figure out my memoir. So if I get stuck at any given time, I can always look there. Thank you. All right. Well, in our memoirs, there are some things that we need to know. John, can you pass this out for me? Thank you. As John is passing this paper out, I want us to take a look up here at the board. The paper that he's passing out is exactly what I'm about to show you, okay? Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Is that clear? As you're looking either at your own paper or you're looking up here on the board, Emily, Nayeli, what do you see as you're looking up on the board? Do you have it? Alexa, what do you see? What's that? What's that? One more time, louder. Like what? Say it in Spanish. Writing. So you see a lot of writing, you see a lot of words, okay? Read those words for me. What are they talking about? Jose?
Like these words?
Yeah, what is this?
Like this is like trying to figure out where are you on like on a memoir. Are you like really good, not that good, or like just alright?
Good. Where am I on my memoir? Okay? This is not necessarily what we call our scales, but this is a rubric. This is what Miss Locke uses in order to grade your memoirs. Does that make sense? These are your expectations, okay? What is it I need to do in order to make my best effort? Daniel, go ahead and have a seat for me. In order to make my best effort, it is in your binder. We are going to get it, okay? Have a seat and check out your memoir rubric, okay? Take a look at this first part. What's your first category?
Title.
The title. You need a
Title.
I need a title, okay? And if you can see here, the scale goes from a 4, 3, 2, or a 1. Which one would you rather get? 4. Probably a 4, right? In order to get a 4, someone read what I need to get. What do I need to have in order to get a 4, Ruby? can you read right there on the title what I need to get in order to have a 4?
Title is creative, sparks interest, and is related to the story and topic.
My title has to spark the interest. It has to be related in some type of way. Does my title spoil the story?
No.
No, it does not. So if I'm telling you everything within my title, I don't even want to read the rest. You've already told it. Okay, that's like going to the movie theater and you tell me everything in the title. Now, do you want to pay $10 to see that movie? No, we already know the ending. Okay, so good. The next category down, what's that?
Introduction.
The introduction. John, what do I have to get to have a great introduction?
First paragraph has a grabber or catch beginning to.
It has to be an attention grabber, okay? It has to have a catchy beginning, all right? We've looked at that before. The setting, that's the next category, number 4. What do I have to get to reach a 4? Nayeli, what do I have to get to reach a 4 on the setting?
Many descriptions words are used to tell when and where the story took place.
I have to understand when and where the story takes place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? Do me a favor. In your groups, talk about dialogue, creativity, and spelling and punctuation. Those last 3 categories, figure out what you need to get a 4. Take a look at it. Someone read it in your group. Everyone start watching. Joshua, do you want to join this group? Let's get your teammates right now. Okay, close that, please.
Amount of dialogue.
Okay, so there it is. 5 minutes. I'm listening.
Who wants to read it?
Where's your favorite? Thank you. Do you understand what you're doing for the next 3? Take a look. Dialogue, creativity, spelling, and punctuation. So in order to get a 4, this column here is going to tell you that. So figure out what you need to get that 4. Okay? So read those 3 boxes. This one, go ahead and circle it. Okay. This one, circle this one. And this last one. Read those 3 boxes and circle it. Are you understanding what you need to do? Now you know how about you.
There is too much dialogue in the story, but it is always
Three, 2, 1. Listen. Eyes are on Miss Locke. Thank you. Okay. So when we are really paying attention to our rubric, it tells me the expectations I need to know in order to understand what a memoir is. So Miss Locke has a friend, okay, and he stopped me. This is not a real story. He stopped me yesterday to ask me if I would look at his memoir. And I said, well, sure. But I think I need some friends to help me look at his memoir. He wants some feedback so that he can get a really, really good grade from his teacher. Do you think we could help him?
Yeah.
Do we know the characteristics of a memoir?
Yeah.
Do we know the expectations of what it
Yeah.
should look like?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can do it together. Do me a favor and come down to the carpet. Let's see how well we do.
Rick? No.
Can we bring our papers out?
No, you can just bring your body. 10, 9, 8, Daniel, waiting on you. 7, 6, 5, 4, just your body. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay? Now, in our lesson, we've just gone over the expectations. We're finished. Did we already review? Yes. What are we on?
Whole
Group feedback. Okay? So, we need to help out my friend. I need to give him some feedback, Jamarion. Based on the rubric, does he have everything he needs to reach a 4? I need to figure this out, okay? Are you guys going to help me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Chinese.
All right. Okay, I'm going to have my rubric right next to me so that I remember the expectations. But first of all, I'm just going to read it. It was a sunny day off school, June 10th, 2014. There, I was stuck at home with my newborn puppy. There, I saw she was sleeping for hours. I thought something was wrong, so I went to tell my mom, "Mom, the puppy has been sleeping for hours." My mom went to check on her, and at that moment, I went to play soccer outside, and when I came back, I saw the puppy in a box, so I asked my mom, "What happened?" And my mom said she was dead. I was so unhappy, as if it was a dark and stormy day stuck at home. We tried to save her, but it was too late. Jamarion, on your bottom, please. Since that day, I have not been so happy, like if it were to be a sunny and bright day. I know she will always be in my heart. Okay. Now, my friend told me this is definitely not his published piece, but he needs some help to get it there. Would we agree?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have a comment, you may raise your hand quietly. If you want to add on to someone's suggestions, you can add on when you are called. Okay? All right. Emily?
I was gonna say make it a little bit
Louder, I can't hear you. Joshua, can you shut the door for me? What was that?
Make it a little bit longer.
Okay. So you're going to suggest to him that it should probably be a little bit longer. Okay? John?
Like when you said when your mom like who died, like when you said and my mom said she was dead.
Oh, and my mom said she was dead. You're saying, who's dead?
Yeah.
It wasn't that clear to you? Okay. So I can probably underline that part there. Okay, because we were not really understanding that piece. Jose?
I would say like add more details, like I went to play soccer outside. You could say like I ran out, I grabbed my soccer ball or something like I put on my cleats.
Okay, so there can be a little bit more concrete details in there, you think? Go ahead, Fred. Right here. Thank you so much. Daniel, can you look up here and figure out something that we can give feedback to my friend about? And I'm going to call you in just a moment. Thank you. Ruby?